Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be shooting 160 grain Nosler partitions out of my Tikka 7mm 08. Now when I had Chris's Savage 11 708 on the channel, I did shoot 162 grain Hornady AMAXs. And I feel like that same powder, Superformance, should work about the same in this particular 160 grain bullet. Of course, we'll be shooting 2 test shots to verify pressure, and then there'll be 3 groups that we're going to try out, see what kind of results we get, give us a base of data to work from. With Superformance and the 162 grain AMAXs, we ended up at 2,800 feet per second, which I was very pleased with, and did have some group issues, but then it tightened up. And then later I shot that again and verified that the groups were decent. So I'm not expecting the best groups, but I'm hoping for good groups, and I'm hoping we get around 2,800 feet per second with these Nosler partitions like we did the AMAXs. Let's get out to the range and do some shooting. All right, so that goal to get the same velocity from the partitions as the AMAXs look like it's, reasonable. Got around 2,700 with those 2 tester shots. And then I've got 3 groups to go that incrementally have more powder each time. So that is a good start. Superformance seems to be the way to go to get velocity out of a 708 with the heavier bullets. The only weird thing was the velocities were switched. The second one should have been faster and actually was slower, but anyway, I'm just letting the barrel cool down while I come down here and see where my point of impact was. Let's check that out now. Keep in mind, this is not a group. These are 2 different powder charges. However, that is a little concerning to be 3 inches apart. But until we actually shoot groups, it's nothing to worry about. So let's get on to the first group. Once again, velocity's creeping up there. Seems to be about where I thought it would be. I didn't see the 3rd shot. The first 2 did not look that close, so not like crazy bad, but not a good group, I don't think. Let's go down here and check it out. Well, the old 2 right next to each other, 1 was a flyer. How many times have you seen that on YouTube? It just happens in real life a lot. So 2 obviously close together. 1 is a good 2 inches away. So not great. Not great so far. But let's go on to the next one. How about that SD? Pretty good. So I think we're gonna get real close to 2,800. Superformance is the ticket, man. If you want 2,800 feet per second with a 160 grain bullet, that is the way to go. The first 2 shots look to me about 1 inch apart. The 3rd shot, I'm not sure. Hopefully I didn't ruin the group, but SD was really good. So let's look at the group. All right, not terrible. Probably 1.5 inch group. Definitely better than that in those first 2, which weren't a group, but still. So that's definitely better. Wouldn't it be really cool if the 3rd group was minute of angle, 2,800 feet per second, single digit SD, just like this one? Let's find out. .2800, baby. 160 grain partitions. Should be a great hunting load for any animal you want to hunt. If I am looking at it correctly, the group looks around the same as the last time, maybe 1.5 inches, but I'm not 100% sure without getting down here. That'd be great, man. 1.5 inch group out of a partition, going 2,800 feet per second. I think that's fantastic. The SD wasn't quite as good on this group as it was the last, so it's debatable on which group's better, but didn't have any pressure at all today. Yeah, it's around 75 degrees not having any pressure. So really happy with this load. Let's look at the group size. Yep, about 1.5 inches. I can tell you for sure that was the third shot. I saw those were about 1 inch apart, but 1.5 inch groups, 2,800 feet per second, decent SD. Pretty happy with that. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Ever since I shot those 162 grains, I've been wanting to shoot this 160 grain partition and with the same powder and see what would happen. In fact, I would say if you count all the groups, I got better accuracy out of the partitions than the AMAXs. So very happy. What do you guys think? You think this is the keeper? I know you can't be upset with 2800. I mean, you know, you compare this to a 7 mag, 7 PRC, you know, 280 AI. It's obviously not going to have the same velocity. You can get more velocity out of those bigger cartridges, but for a 7mm 08, I think that's pretty darn good. The partition is a classic, beloved bullet. I guess this is a match made in heaven. Overall, I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, have a great day and take care.